Hello.
Hello.
Bye.
Hello. Hi. All right, we know that Philippa isn't here. She's on her way back, so I will be running the meeting and trying to take notes at the same time. So please be kind. Okay, so I call the meeting to order at 7.
Can you help me get
Um,
my camera on?
do I have my camera on? Yes.
You don't have yours on,
You don't
Kristen.
have yours on.
I know, I'm working on it.
So I call the meeting to order at 7. There's there a motion to approve the May minutes?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Do we do second in this group? I'm sorry. I also run the Teague meeting and we do
Sometimes
seconds in
third as
that
well.
group. So the minutes have passed. Okay. Treasurer's report.
Okay, I sent out a note to everybody, except, sorry, Noreen, I didn't have your email address. But at any rate,
Okay.
um, the balance remaining for this fiscal year is $692.80 in the regular budget account. And thanks to the grant from the Quiet Corner Garden Club, the Friends account has $7,370 in it. I'm We haven't gotten a bill from Betterview for the mowing they did in May, and I think we owe Bartlett some money for the treatments they did for the U. And Philippa was negotiating with them about the bill, so I don't know that if we have a corrected bill or whether we're just supposed to pay a smaller amount based on the bill we have. So I'll get in touch with Philippa when she's back in town so that we can sort that out because I'd like to get that paid within this fiscal year if we owe them something so that we'll use up the budget.
Based on my previous minimal accounting for grants, if the invoice doesn't say the number, that's gonna throw somebody off kilter. So
Yep.
whatever she negotiated verbally should be backed up with a paper invoice that has the correct
Yep.
number on it.
Oh, yes. Yep. 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 Agreed. And I
Okay.
checked this math with Diane Converse, who's the bookkeeper person at the town hall that I work with. So we agree on what the accounts are. Good.
Okay. Great. All right. Review of work days and walks. So we had the Pomf. Do we have the Pomfret work day in May?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the Pomfret workday first. How'd that go? Pomfret school workday.
I think it went great. They have two teachers and they help the kids stay right on track.
Oh, okay. And then we had the two academy work days, one better than the other because one I wasn't there, the other one was better, I know.
You help keep the kids on track.
Yeah.
But
But
Um,
we
the
got,
other one was fine. They did fine. We
yeah,
were just spread out, and there weren't enough of adults to be spread out in the same way 40 kids were.
sure.
Yeah, and there were a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm already been working on, we have to work on our next school year calendar. So just to give you a heads up, the fall day will be election day because I think I can get the kids there from noon because we don't have school that day. We have a virtual day so they can do their assignments prior. And then I was also going to do another day in early October to maybe break up that group. So it's not 45 kids, instead maybe it's 25 and 25. And then I'll
I
do,
think that works better, Sarah, when it's
yeah.
smaller. It's just I felt like in the second group with a smaller amount of kids, we actually got a lot more done.
Yep. And I'm going to do the same in May, have two dates in May. So that way, probably the end, closer to the end of May, because I'm trying to, I'm fighting the sports schedule, not in a bad way, just like practices and everything else. But probably similar to this year where, um, hopefully it gets balanced. It wasn't balanced this year because the 21st was always the date. And then I ran into a bunch of sporting issues. So I opened up another date, but I'll keep two dates open. And that way, hopefully a smaller group we know is better. Everyone's still going on Fridays who is available, correct? And it's 9 to 11.
Yeah. And this week, so far I'm the only one going. So anybody else wants to join me? Kristen's not available next 2 Fridays.
Philip is back. She's on her flight right now. She can do it. I volunteer her. She's fine.
Yeah,
I
Okay,
literally know she's on a flight right now.
if it's just me, I was just gonna concentrate on cleaning up the rain garden and
Okay.
kind of keeping it to, kind of small and focused. So it's just kind of cleaning up the entrance a little bit. So if it's just me, that's what I'm gonna plan on doing.
yeah, I won't be
I,
able to be there this Friday. We have stuff happening here at the house that I need to be here for.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've already kind of thought of what I was gonna do in my head. I can't get a lot done just by myself, but I can get something. So
I'll be there on the 19th. I'm out of school. I mean, I can't be anywhere near Poison Ivy, but I can offer moral support and I can pick up sticks and I can, I'll go down there anyway. What are the big projects that we want to accomplish this summer?
well,
Are
so Tom's got that whole wetlands and
Yep.
stuff that he wanted to review with everybody. And Sarah, he can send you the notes over. He made some notes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, take it away.
So, I had previously met at the site with John Canavan, a wetland scientist. I'm not sure the difference between a wetland scientist and a soil scientist, but he might actually be both or one. But anyway, we met, and then he said at that meeting on site, he said, "Oh, this is probably more than what he thought it was going to be." And so he thinks it definitely needs wetland approval. And he said he was going to call John Guskowski and arrange a meeting with three of us and whoever else need to come. So I've been kind of waiting for him to do that. I called him today and kind of got dropped off his radar. And he did call John, but that was immediately after. And they agreed that a meeting on site, another meeting that with him included, John included, would be helpful. But then when I talked to him today, Rick, he said it might be best to have like an email kind of listing what we've done and what we had plan on doing, just a bulleted list of things, and a general it's overview of a description of what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish there. So I've been drafting something like that since like 12 this afternoon. And so I have a list I broke it into three different lists. One is completed tasks, things we did last fall. Then summer tasks, things we're going to be doing this summer. And then fall tasks. So far, what we've done is we dredged the swale to improve water flow and initial removal of invasive plants. Then this summer, we're really kind of this summer, we're trying to prepare the site for seeding of a wetland seed mix in the fall. So in order to do that, what Rick was thinking is that we really shouldn't be just leaving this soil exposed all summer. I mean, first of all, it's gonna make it harder to keep it, the weeds out. So installing an temporary erosion control rye seed, which is like an annual. And so Sandra and I were talking about that and said, well, it's the time to seed is kind of it expires in June. So if we can try to get them or ask them to allow us to get that seed down even before we get the wetlands approval, that might be a really good thing to do. So if we meet them on the 19th, it might be great if we ask them, can we just seed tomorrow? Because I mean, no one's going to care. They're going to want it to be done sooner than later. And if we give them a list of what we're doing, I think that might be helpful.
So Tom was thinking the 19th, since I think didn't somebody say Chandler was supposed to be there on the 19th to help out?
Well, don't we
Did I
have to
hear
go?
that?
Yeah, I think they settled on the 19th, and he was going to talk it
But
up on the Winnie interview that he had. Uh,
would that be a good time to have these two fellows there since Chandler's there as well? Or is that just is that too confusing and should be done on a separate time?
well, I think my understanding was that technically we need to go before the town wetlands commission that meets once a month to do two things, sort of ask forgiveness for having mucked around without asking their permission, and then ask their approval of our project plan going forward. Because I take it that the soil scientist says, yes, this is a wetlands by the Connecticut definition.
Yeah, and it's somewhat hard for him to say exactly how where it's wet and where it's not. Part. I mean, he didn't want to go as far as the flag, but at the same time, he did some soil samples, and you could see that it was gray in color, and there was a line where you could see where it was definitely wetland soils. And but part of the problem is that we've mucked around in the area, and so it made it a little more difficult for him to do his assessment. That being said, you can see out of the perimeters that there's definitely in areas that we didn't touch, definitely wetlands soils. So your point, yes, we need to uh, get approval. Um, Trying to get, I'm not sure when the meeting in June is. Um, it'd be great if it'd probably be best if we could meet prior to that meeting so we could actually um, go to the meeting in June. And so that's probably, I need to find that out, or someone needs to find out.
Well, I think we've missed it. It was June 1st.
Maybe June 1st. So so then actually meeting with them on site as soon as we can in preparation for the next meeting would be the best solution. And hopefully they'll let us just simply temporary seed in the meantime, because everything else can wait.
Yeah, I'm looking at their portion of the town website, and it says they meet the first Monday of each month via Zoom, and
Okay.
they publish an agenda, and there was one for the June 1st meeting.
Is this wetlands?
Yes,
Is that their official? I'm just trying to take notes at the same time. Is that their official name, wetlands?
there. I'll put it in the chat. It's the
Thank you.
Woodstock um, Inland Wetlands and Water Courses Agency.
Okay.
Isn't that a mouthful?
Wetlands and Water Courses Agency. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, chat is disabled.
I
I'll
have
e
it. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I'm a teacher. You just have to say it. I can type it. Go ahead.
Okay. But when I look at the calendar online, it doesn't look like they're going to meet in July because the 6th of July doesn't look like it has any meetings on it. But uh, we we'll have to call. Well, John Guzkowski should know, or Tracy, the land use clerk. Those are the staff contacts.
So how do we get just permission to do so that annual ride that was recommended? Can they
Well,
do
I think
that? Can they do that without the commission? Can John and what's his name, Ryan?
Rick,
Rick.
candidate. It, I don't know. That's why I was going to kind of meet on site with John to see if he would just let us do that seating as soon as possible.
yeah, John Guzkowski can probably tell us. Yeah, you can do that, and then just ask forgiveness.
Okay. So I'll try to get that meeting, set up. And so it'll be myself, John, Rick, and I'll invite the entire commission as well. And it's gonna have to really revolve around their schedule, I think. And to your point, maybe it's not with all those, the other volunteers or something.
No,
It's
just
not a
like-
good time to.
Just do it as
to
soon
do
as
that.
possible.
Yep.
And then send that list out that, may just send that email to everybody and you send that to them. The list of the work.
So really, we need to ask for forgiveness. The first step is asking for forgiveness.
Yes.
Then the next step is moving forward.
Well, and they have a application form and to fill out to say this is what I want to do. And I think why there's no July meeting schedule is that's a new fiscal year because their website seems to be operating by fiscal year. So they haven't posted what they're going to do for the next fiscal year.
So I went to another because I have to take the meeting notes because I'm treasurer of Teague. And the one thing is the minutes are legal documents. So I just want to make sure I'm right. And I'm going to eliminate some of the other stuff. We
Yeah.
need to move forward. When we talk to them, we'll fill out the application. We'll do great things.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Anything else about this whole?
Well, I can just send the preliminary list.
Sure.
You guys, and then you can, peruse it, see if there's anything else that should be added or changed before I send it to them.
Great.
You just send that to you, Sarah, or should I just send it to an email to the whole group?
I think you can email it to everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you for all your work.
Yeah, that's a big help.
Yeah. Any other business?
I yes, when we were there, Kristen and I were there working, the garden committee, some people from the garden committee were there redoing the garden up there.
Yep.
And they mentioned, and it's probably a Philippa question, but they mentioned the active arborists that they used to take down some of their trees. The fellow is actually on the garden commission. And I don't know if we've ever done a bidding with Bartlett, but it was just a thought I had, is that since he's a Woodstock resident, he owns this company, he's already done work with a garden club, maybe they might look at what we're doing and bid on that. Might be cheaper because I know Bartlett's gotten very expensive. Just a thought to put in for, when Philippa gets back, he may have already done it. But it's just a note.
Yep. Anything else?
Oh, I won't be able to I'm almost certain I'll be working election day at the polls, so I won't be able to help out with that academy work day.
That's okay. I'll be there because I won't be at school.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm so good at meetings.
Yeah.
Like we just need to talk about what we need to talk about.
Yep.
Our next meeting is set for July 1st. That's the first Wednesday of the month. Does that still work? I know we're into vacation mode. Does that work for everybody?
Works for us.
Probably, yep. I can do it.
Probably.
It does as of today.
Yeah. I'm here until July 9th, so I know it works for me. And do you want to keep it at 7 or do you want to go back to 6:30?
I prefer 7.
I like
I
7.
prefer 7.
All right, we'll keep it at 7. I'll let everyone at the town hall know. Does
Oh,
anyone?
I do have one other
Yep.
note. When Chris and I were there, because the garden club was doing that garden, they were struggling with hoses. So we let them borrow our hose reel. So if you're looking for the hose, it's up there and we're working together with it, which is good for us because it's hard for us to haul it all the way up anyway.
Mhm.
So just wanted to let you know if you're looking for the hose, that's where it is. I'll bring a label and put our name on it.
Great. Anything else? Don't tell Philippa I was so efficient because then she'll make me do this all the time. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Well, thank you,
Thanks.
Sarah.
Bye.
Bye.